Okay, so now we're going to go over Unit 1, Lesson 11, Order of Magnitude Estimates. So if I have this number, there's a lot of zeros there, it's really kind of hard to write it, so we're just going to estimate it when we talk about this number. So the first thing we're going to do is try to figure out what we're going to estimate it to. So if you look here, we have a 6, which our normal rounding says if it's higher than 5, it goes up. So the 6 is going to cause this 1 to increase. So we're going to make that 2 times 10, and now we have to do our exponent. So we have to start at our decimal point and figure out how many places we moved it. This is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and one more makes this 16. So 2 times 10 to the 16th is going to be our estimate for that number. Okay, now if I have this decimal number and we want to estimate it, because remember we want it to be the decimal point to move down here by the 7. So before we can do that, we're going to estimate, and since this is a 3, this is going to stay a 7. So we're going to get 7 times 10, and because we're moving it to the right, this is going to be a negative number. And so now how many places are we moving it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places. So this is going to be 7 times 10 to the negative 8th. And that's going to be our estimate for that number. Alright, on this one, we are going to see which one or ones of the numbers listed is greater than the 3 times 10 to the negative 7th. So the first thing you need to remember is that anything that has negative 8, negative 9, and so on are going to be smaller than that number. So this has a negative 9 as an exponent, so we can get rid of that one. And this one here has that negative 8, so we can get rid of that one. So now anything that's from 0 to that negative 7, to negative 6, is going to be automatically higher or larger than the number circled in red. So just looking real quick, we can tell that this one here is one of our answers because it has that negative 5. And now if you look, we have the ones we have left have the exponents of 7, or negative 7, negative 7, negative 7. So now we have to go and look at our front numbers. So our front number up here is 3. We have a front number of 2 and a front number of 6. So 2 is smaller than 3, so we can get rid of that one. 6 is greater. So 2 times 10 to the negative 5th, and 6 times 10 to the negative 7th are both greater than 3 times 10 to the negative 7th. Alright, so now we have these two numbers and we want to find the order of magnitude and we're going to estimate it. So here they're going to stay in powers of 10, is how we're going to estimate them. So on the top one, you're going to look to see how many times you move that decimal place over. So here's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into that standard form. So this here is going to be 10 to the 5th. The bottom one here, we're going to move it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as well, but it's to the right, so it's going to be that negative 5. So when we're talking about order of magnitude, we don't, because this is really going to be 3 times 10 to the 5th, or negative 5th, but when we talk about order of magnitude, we really just want this end part. Alright, if you have any other questions about order of magnitude or how to estimate any of these into scientific notation, please let your homeroom teacher know. Thank you so much.